Emi Martinez has called out Man United. Woo! Where are you at? Just like I'm calling you out, guys. Money, we are looking where they. We are making money on the internet. We are looking for money. Where are you at? Guys, people are learning how the internet pays as we prepare for an exciting season that kicks off at home with our biggest enemy in the English Premier League. You certainly want to enjoy that with money. Do you know that on this internet you can quickly earn enough money to go and enjoy your first trip at Old Trafford? And you can earn such money in less than a year. Guys, understand, the internet has changed the world in everything. Imagine how much it has changed business. Guys, think about it. Run, learn, and earn. But let's get the big updates. Several players about to depart. I told you it's about the time that Man United expedited exits, and now Jadon, Sancho and Napoli, there are talks, but there are signs for me that Napoli are not a serious buyer. You know, if you're in a market and you've priced a thing worth 10 million, you say, okay, give me 6, and someone says that's too much. You know that's not a buyer. That's not a serious buyer. I'll tell you what I mean by that. But also, Marcus Rashford, is he attracting another suitor in the Premier League? First it was Aston Villa where he was on loan, but now a team in the UEFA Champions League seems to be showing interest in him. Could it be the easier decision for him to make? Subscribe, like and share, and let's get into it. Now, the big story today is that Emi Martinez has informed people around him that he would be excited to join Manchester United. Now, remember, this comes at a time when we know that Man United is moving to the goalkeeper department next after finishing in the Mbeumo talks with Brentford, after finishing putting in their second bid, which is expected to be sooner than later. United are going to move to try and get a goalkeeper, and Emi Martinez now is coming out and making statements that he would be open to joining Man United just months or weeks after Man United is said to have gone back to him to talk to him about a possible move, and then 6 months, or is it how many? Six months after Man United spoke to him and to Aston Villa about him in January, guys, and you still question whether Emi Martinez could join Man United. The fee Aston Villa could go for is believed to be around 40 million or thereabout. United has players that Aston Villa could use. We've got everything in place to get this deal through. Guys, open your eyes and see what's happening. Guys, open your eyes and see that Emi Martinez will be a Man United player. Open your eyes and see that the internet is the new way to make new money, and quickly come learn how it's done. Now, so that's the update on Emi Martinez, but we'll keep following that for you. There is also an opportunity slowly emerging on the market in Gianluigi Donnarumma, the PSG goalkeeper. Talks going on between him and the club. His contract ends in 2026. Martinez ends in, I think, 2028, but he's leaving, and Aston Villa inclined to that. So, but Donnarumma could even be an easier, even cheap opportunity because his contract is running out and he doesn't exactly fit the profile of the goalkeeper Luis Enrique would like to play with. Enrique's Spanish style is, play with a ball-playing goalkeeper. Donnarumma is not exactly that. So it's possible that he could be an arising opportunity on the market when it comes to the goalkeeping department, where United will soon be making all of course, the efforts to try and get one. Now, that's what's going on in the goalkeeper department. What we only know is that Tom Heaton has put pen to paper on a contract extension for another year. So he's still there. I think he's looked at more as a leader and a coach around the team. But let's get back again to the departures now, because very important. Jadon, Sancho, Napoli are serious in speaking to him about personal terms and convincing him of their project. And according to reports, Jadon Sancho seems to be moved by the Napoli project and Antonio Conte. They have even won a Scudetto. It looks good on Scott McTominay, already the MVP. Of course, Sancho knows he's 1,000 years times a better footballer than Scott McTominay. So he knows if he goes there, he will boss it and perhaps win MVP title, as well. And he has agreed to join them, according to reports. But the issue apparently is that Napoli feel Man United, who asked for about 21 million pounds. Remember, with Chelsea, the obligation to buy him was at 25 million pounds. They paid 5 to bring him back. So meaning 21 million pounds is okay for Man United to let go of Sancho. Napoli is saying that's a lot of money. Honestly, really? Do they just want to take Sancho for free? Yes, we know he has flopped at United, but he has shown that he can be a good footballer at Chelsea. He has shown there is a player in him. Now, Napoli cannot be saying 21 million pounds is a lot of money. So if they are serious, I think really it should be a deal easy to complete. I think it should happen sooner than later, because 21 million pounds for Sancho really is a bargain. Oh, it's okay. It's okay for Man United. Now, that's what's going on now. There are now reports coming in suggesting that Newcastle United too are interested in Marcus Rashford. That Newcastle United are interested in Marcus Rashford. They are playing Champions League football. He would want that. Newcastle can afford Marcus Rashford, 40 million. And Rashford, you think, yes, Anthony Gordon is good, but if Rashford went there, probably Anthony Gordon could be, checked. So imagine Rashford on the left, Isak leading the line. So he's an option, he's a viable option. Remember, Barcelona and Nico Williams are nearly done. 6 years they have agreed in principle, I think. Pay cut 8 to 7 million euros is what is going to. And so meaning Rashford's dream of joining Barcelona can't happen. They have chosen their own. So Rashford is another guy we should be thinking of where exactly he will go. Mbeumo is coming. United is planning officially to put in bid number 2. I'll tell you more about that. First, I wanted to keep you up to speed with what's happening in the quickies. That's when it comes to the goalkeeping department. One more story I'll come back with, more of an opinion. Thomas Partey is an emerging opportunity. Imagine a midfield of Partey and Bruno. With the balance they both give you defensively and how much they give you attacking wise. Partey as a free agent, give him his £250,000 per week if he wants. That would be an opportunity for young players like Kobe. Kobe will have a lot to learn from Partey. Kobe needs Partey than Casemiro. Partey is the perfect profile of a midfielder. Guys, think about that opportunity. There is opportunity aplenty, and I'm here always to give it to you. Subscribe, like, and share. Turn on the notification bell and run, learn, and earn online. Peace, love, and harmony.